Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are well and very happy. So, students, let's continue Unit 12. In my previous video, I explained you question A of exercise 12.1 and question B related to the bill. I hope you have understood. First, you find out the total of the given item and then money paid, then total bill item, subtract that money paid and get money left over. Today let's continue question C. Solve, it means in question C word problems are given, so read carefully and then you solve. Let's start question 1. A chocolate bar costs rupees 15 and 25 paise. How much money will be returned if Aman buy 3 chocolate bars and pay by a rupees 100 rupee note? So students, check it. How will you solve? A chocolate bar costs rupees 15 and 25 paise, but Aman buy 3 chocolate. It means you have to first of all you have to find out the cost of 3 chocolates by multiply by 3. Then he pay 100 rupee note. Then money returned back by the shopkeeper. Subtract the cost of chocolate bar and get answer. So check it. How will you solve it? So students, check the solution. Cost of a chocolate bar rupees 15 and 25 paise. Cost of 3 chocolate bars rupees 15 and 25 paise multiply by 3, then rupees 45 and 75 paise. Money paid by Aman rupees 100. Money spent on chocolate rupees 45 and 75 paise. Money returned by shopkeeper. Then subtract and get answer. After subtraction your answer is rupees 54 and 25 paise. So students, when you find out the money problems, then always use the rupees sign before the number. Hope you have understood, because this question in the 2 step. First you find out the cost of 3 chocolate bar and then money paid and get money returned. Now let's do question 2. Sheila bought 5 meter of cloth for rupees 235 and 20 paise. What is the cost of a meter of cloth? Students, when we find out the cost of one thing, value of 1, then always we find out by divide, because here is given the cost of 5 meter cloth rupees 235 and 20 paise. You have to find out the cost of 1 meter. So divide and get answer. So students, check this solution. First you write the statement. Cost of 5 meter cloth rupees 235 and 20 paise. Cost of 1 meter cloth rupees 235 and 20 paise. Divide by 5. Then solve like that. Check 23 not come in the table of 5. Then 5 4s are 20. 5 4s are 20. So 4 you write in the quotient and 20 you write here. Now 23 minus 20, it means 3. Then you take next step 5. It means total is 35. Then table of 5, 5 7s are 35. So 7 you write in the quotient and 35 you write here. When you do the minus, your answer will be 0. Now 2 you take downside, but before 2 there is given the point. Point directly you write in the only answer. Don't put down sign. Is it clear? So when you solve, how will you solve the 2? Because 5 multiply 0, it means 5 zeros are 0. So you should start the table from the 0. Then you check it. So 5 zeros are 0, because 2 is smaller than 5. So then 2 minus 0, then 20. And now you solve. 25 4s are 20. It means at last you get this answer, rupees 47 and 4 paise, cost of 1 meter cloth. Now check question 3. Gunjan spends rupees 16 and 80 paise on newspaper every week. What is the cost of one newspaper? Here also This is the same as the question 2. You find out by the divide, because you have to find out the value of one newspaper. Students, check is there is given the 16 rupees 16 and 80 paise on newspaper every week. It means every week, 1 week 7 days, it means 7 newspaper. That is the cost of 7 newspaper, and you find out the cost of one newspaper by divide. Students, check it. 1 week 7 days, 7 days 7 newspaper. Money spent on newspaper in a week rupees 16 and 80 paise. Money spent on one newspaper, then divide by 7, and when you divide by 7, then your answer will be rupees 2 and 40 paise. Now check question 4. Deepak wants to buy a book costing rupees 197 and 75 paise. He has only rupees 139 with him. How much more money does he need to buy the book? Students, look at this. Deepak want to buy book. That cost is of rupees 197 and 75 paise. But Deepak has only rupees 139. It means that money is less than the cost of the book. It means how much money he need to more. Then how will you find out? By subtraction. Get this student statement. Cost of a book rupees 197 and 75 paise. Money Deepak has rupees 139. Money he need more. Then you get minus. Students, here is given the only rupees 139. Paise is not given. So paise you fill by the 00. Because after point 2 digits are given there, or that is related to the paise. So when you do the subtraction, so your answer is rupees 58 and 75 paise, because 75 paise same, but here when you do the minus, 17 minus 9 and 8 minus 3, then 58. So answer is rupees 58 and 75 paise. He need more to buy the book. Now check question 5. At carnival, Rahul spent rupees 45 on ride, rupees 137 on games, and rupees 92 and 50 paise on food. If he had rupees 300, how much is left with him? Students, check it. How will you do it? In this question, in the 2 step, first you find out the spent money by Rahul on rides, game and food with the total money. It means add these 3 numbers, that is the spent money. Then if he had rupees 300, after spending money, how much money is left? It means then you find out that money by subtraction. It means this question will be in the 2 step. So students, check it. Rahul spent money on rice rupees 45, on games rupees 137, on food rupees 92 and 50 paise, total then rupees 274 and 50 paise he spent on these all things. Money Rahul had rupees 300, and in paise you can write the 00. Money he spent rupees 274 and 50 paise. Money left with him, you can write the 3 statement here. Then rupees 25 and 50 paise. After subtraction, your answer will be 20 rupees and 50 paise. Now let's check question 6.1. Now look at this. 1 kg of sweet cost rupees 240. What amount will be paid for 2.5 kg sweets? Let's check it. This is very interesting question. Cost of 1 kg sweet is given, and you have to find out the cost of 2.5 kg. It means you do the multiply. But 2.5 kg, it means you split the 2.5 separately, and then first you find out the cost of 2 kg sweet by multiply 240. Then cost of half kg sweet, multiply half multiply 240. But when you find out the half, then divide by 2. After that you get total. So how will you do? Check. Look at this. You can make the statement. Cost of 1 kg sweet rupees 240. Cost of 2.5 kg sweet rupees 240 multiply 2.5. But 2.5 you solve it like that. Split that number 2 kg plus half kg. First you find out the 2 kg sweet cost. So 240 multiply 2, then rupees 480. Then cost of half kg, it means divide by 2. rupees 120. After dividation you get answer 120. Then total cost he paid rupees 2.5 for 2.5 kg. Then 480 plus 120, 600 rupees. 600 cost is 2.5 kg weight. Now question 7, the price of a pencil rupees 6. How many pencil can he bought rupees for rupees 100? How much money will be left over? Students, price of one pencil rupees 6 and total rupees he is having rupees 100. It means you have to check the how much money will be left over. It means and how many pencils you can purchase by the rupees 100. If you are having rupees 100 and you know the cost of one pencil, then how will you find out that? By divide. Students, check it. Price of a pencil rupees 6, total amount rupees 100, number of pencil bought in rupees 100. It means 100 divided by 6. When you divide by 6, then your answer will be 16. It means 16 pencil you bought in rupees 100 and rupees 4 left. It means reminder, that is rupees 4 left. Now students, 8th question. This is the last one of this exercise. Rima bought apples for rupees 22 and 75 paise. Shopkeeper returned rupees 27 and 25 paise. How much money did she give him? It means first you check it properly. He bought apple to rupees 22 and 75 paise. It means that is the cost of apple she give, and she returned, shopkeeper returned her back. It means rupees 27 and 25 paise. In beginning she has given the rupees to the shopkeeper. It means find out by the total of both. Cost of apples, money returned by shopkeeper, money given to shopkeeper. It means find out the plus and total them, then rupees 50 given to the shopkeeper. Students, this exercise is over. This is the last question of this exercise. I hope you have understood. Have a nice day. Bye bye.